This guy is one of the main reasons why I do jiu-jitsu. He got me into jiu-jitsu. Watching him fight bigger guys and submitting them gave me the confidence to actually pursue jiu-jitsu, train it, and compete. His name is Marcelo Garcia. For a lot of people, he's called the grappling god. And there's a part of me that really believes that. He's very small, he's stocky, but he's won so many world championships, and he does not only compete in his weight, but he also competes in the absolute division. His name popped up, or he became really, really popular after the ADCC. I think I was like 2005 and 2007 when he just submitted everybody. Ganun ka simple. Training and teaching is because of the motivation, the inspiration I get from this man. He's one of my heroes talaga. He's one of my heroes. And I got the extra time today, and I decided like break down like a training video that he did. This was this was probably like 10 years ago when Ben Askren visited his academy in New York. Ben Askren is one of the high level or the elite wrestlers that competed in mixed martial arts. And let's see how this video goes. I mean, so happy that I was able to find the time to do this. So of course, initially, this is the thing about Marcelo. He will always flow roll with you. He will just react to what you're giving him, and it's just him. Double pinch leg, and then he just decided to do a shin shield, and he was about to counter the single leg, pero just decided to go for a guillotine. See? Yan. Now that structure of the guillotine is called a Marcelotine. Now you could either finish the submission just like what he did, or he followed through with it by finishing it off with the sweep. Ended up in mount and finished the choke. So they go at it again. Ben Askren will always do his best to advance to a more dominant position, and he has a very good wrestling base. So definitely he will use that to his advantage. And of course, Marcelo will always know that wrestlers tend to put their head downs all the time. And as you can see, he has just established this really good butterfly hook. The thing about Marcelo's butterfly sweeps are that they're very angular. Okay, so he didn't just go one swooping butterfly sweep na motion. So he just really kept at cutting the corners and cutting the angles for Ben not to be able to base out. And then as you can see, same thing happens. It goes for the Marcelotine. It's his variation of the guillotine. Ends up in mount, swinging the leg over the shoulders to get more leverage, and so that he could like sink the choke in a lot faster and a lot more quicker. So now Marcelo's gonna play on top. Past two rolls, he just played guard. So for this one, see, always flowing. Oh, this one, I think he got him on. Was able to isolate the shoulder and the arm, and this was probably either a monoplata or an Americana. So this is Marcelo Garcia playing top again. So he crossed over half guard. Now he's back in half guard. Ben Askren with the overhook. I do not understand what Ben Askren was doing with the overhook. He was trying to switch probably to an arm drag. So as you can see, Marcelo's game is all about attacking. He's not a one-dimensional guy. He would set up his sweeps. He will set up his passes. He will set up all the guard retentions with attacks. And then he will follow up with follow-up attacks. So now he's got Ben Askren's back. As you can see, opposite arm control. And then the other arm, the nearest arm, is getting ready for the choke. And Marcelo Garcia is just really good with his chokes. Very, very tight rear naked chokes. Now, he gets the tap. Now, let me go back a few frames just for your appreciation. So end up there. Ben Askren almost went for a single leg. And watch that transition right there. He was able to trap one arm with his leg. Okay, cradled the arm underneath and fed it to his leg. Now that arm, okay, this arm is trapped underneath his leg. And Marcelo Garcia has thick legs, okay? So he has one trapped arm. He has only one arm to defend the choke. Marcelo has two hands, so that led to the tap. Okay, so they go at it again. So Marcelo Garcia still fighting on top. Ben's probably gonna do a butterfly sweep, but it's ill-advised against the great. So Marcelo's gonna work his back again. So that's the thing about Marcelo Garcia. It's also called the human backpack. He will always take you down. So it either go for an arm drag or a single leg, take you down, get your back. Then from the back, he will always go for the rear naked choke. So for this one, he's single X guard leg sweep. So single X sweep yan ngayon. Okay, so he went for an omoplata. Then Ben Askren tried to counter by doing a front roll. Now Ben Askren ends up on top over that after that scramble. Very good transitions for Ben Askren. Ben Askren's like a high level grappler. He knows what he's doing here. And now he's probably, I think he has an underhook and he will go for that knee slide. However, Marcelo Garcia went for a really good guard retention and then went for a scissor sweep. See, a lot of the things that Marcelo Garcia is doing here is a lot of them are the basic moves. Okay, so this is your basic guard retention. This is your basic framing, basic scissor sweep. It just so happens that he does this at a high level. Now watch. So that's a scissor leg control on one arm, and then he's working on the crucifix. So that's basically one. So that's your right leg over the left one. It's either he's gonna go get the back or he's gonna go for the back. But went for a rear naked, but off angle. He won't have success over that. Good job scrambling by Ben Askren now. Marcelo Garcia's on top half guard. He's gonna pass that shit for sure. This is just a very, very familiar. Oh man, that was such a nice pass leading to mount. Ang ganda nun. See the smoothness. It's not quick. It's smooth. It's very, very instinctive. Now he's gonna go for the crucifix again. You just watch how Marcelo Garcia navigates his legs through someone's body. When I was starting jiu-jitsu, I never really understood the statements of high-level black belts telling me that you could actually use your legs or your feet like your hands. And when I watched Marcelo, it's the same. It's exactly the same. Those things hold true. And then setting up the guillotine again, finished with the sweep. Now it ends up on top, and then he's gonna go for the back again. That's one of the really obvious things about jiu-jitsu. You know where the guy is going. You know where your opponents are heading. But it's their timing. It's the momentum shifts. It's how they set up their transitions that makes it really, really difficult to stop. Especially against someone like Marcelo that has done this for a very, very long time. And he knows what he's doing. He's doing the exact same thing. Okay? He's passing the half guard. He's going to get a crucifix again there. Now he's going to trap the other side of the arm. Probably get a Kimura. Oh my god, that's the highlight of this video. Okay? Double arm trap behind Ben Askren's back and then finishing off with a rear naked choke. Like, god damn.